It's their de facto debut because if you guys remember this crazy 24-hour sale we did once upon a time, they were part of that. In the US, it was like at 6 in the morning or something like that. So you might have missed it. So we're going to make up for it today. This is the red carpet treatment. We're excited about this. Let's tell everybody about Comic-Con Direct. And then also there's this guy right here we're looking at, Ilson. Some of you guys may know him. Really good guy.
So Comic-Con Direct is probably the premier comic dealer in the UK. There are others. None of them are as nice as this bunch. And they're local to me. What they are, however, is not particularly tech savvy. So I've got Nick in the room, who is going to be behind and away from the camera. He's got no interest in getting involved. So they've got me as the camera fodder for this evening. I've got 3 boxes of absolute gems. The joy of this is I haven't seen all of the books. So these guys have been grading and selling books for 30 years? 30 years? Yeah, 30 years. So I trust them. A lot of my collection has come from them, so I trust them to do that. My job is just to show you the books and let you know a little bit more about them. The guys have also, because they want to make this one a smash hit for you, they've also done a great deal on shipping. And I know, Ollie, you were about to ask, but the shipping in the UK is free. If you're in the UK, free shipping tonight. If you're in the US, it's $10 on raw books, $20 on a slab. That's it. Nice. We're going to lose money on every single transaction tonight. So once you've bought one, buy 2, buy 3, buy 4. That would be my advice this evening.
Okay. So a few things. Most of these coming from the American side. So I tried, top of the morning. What time is it actually over there?
It is 9:05.
Yeah, so top of the morning.
No,
and then
evening, Ollie.
And then I tried to find, I don't have any British teacup. So this is close enough. It says Merry and Bright. It seems like something you might say. And I got Earl Grey tea in here. So
wait, is that the Earl Grey I sent you? I sent you Earl Grey at one point.
It might be. It might be. But anyways, so feel free to ask them any, oh, and Ilson, we got some testimonials coming in early here. They're calling you, isn't that the sniper? Isn't that the guy that was voted worst person in the community? Yeah, no, he's a dear friend, but yes, don't mess with him when it comes to claiming a comic book.
Well, listen. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's get the show going, you guys. If you want to claim something, write the price. You guys want to make an offer, put a question mark so I know that. There's nothing to worry about on the shipping. They're subsidizing it. You're going to pay the $8 or $10 or $20. That's what you're used to anyway, so don't worry about that. We back everything as always. Let's get into it, Ilson.
Right. How big do you want to start, Ollie?
We're ready to rock. Let's do it. What do we got?
How about that?
Ooh, I didn't know this was going to be here. Okay.
So, what do you know about that? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. First print. First print.
Here's some information.
7.5, off-white to white.
Was that a robot in the background?
All the prices tonight are going to be in dollars and pounds.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little test of conversion for all of us. That is 17,500 US, 14,800 pounds.
Wow. 7.5 first print, you guys. $17,500.
Yep, off white to white. We are kicking this off right, my friends.
If you guys are, if you could lift heavy weights in the weight room, the pounds price is underneath. But 17,500 for a first print Turtles. Love it.
Also, while we're doing big books, some of you will have heard I made an accidental purchase on Heritage this week. Don't bid whilst drinking, I would remind people. So some of my books are up for sale tonight. Help me out. Superman 3.
Wow.
It says on here, winter 1940. It's not winter 1940, it's winter 1939. How many of you have got a 1939 book in your collection? This is your chance. That is a cream to off-white Jerry Siegel story, Joe Shuster cover. That is 6,500 or 5,200 pounds.
6,500. It's a 3.5. What is that? Off-white to white?
That's cream to off-white.
Cream to off-white. And what issues? Number 3.
Number 3.
Superman 3.
Superman 3. You don't show. I know you don't love the Superman books,
No, I
but
love-
even that one.
I love Superman in the Golden Age, so we're on the same page.
Right. We can't go. We can't go huge books all the time. So let's give you something slightly different. Here we have a little bit of McFarlane Joy for you. That is a Spawn 224. That is in a near mint to mint. That is a beautiful, beautiful copy. Spawn 224. This is where the print runs were pretty low. And that is $120, £100.
$120, you guys. Near mint plus. Near mint plus, $120.
Right.
$120. Right, 120 if you want that.
Next up, Avenging Spider-Man number 9. It's a near mint minus. First appearance of Carol Danvers as the new Captain Marvel. It's a cool one. We are looking for $80, £68.
$80 near mint minus, you guys. Shout out to the 100 people in the room. Welcome. This is Comic-Con Direct on Elite Comics 11. They're coming to us live from the UK, you guys. Shipping's not an issue. You're going to pay $8 for some raws. You're going to pay $20 for a slab. They're gonna subsidize your shipping. So just focus on the awesome books they're offering up. Welcome, everybody.
In terms of awesome, I want to look at this little beauty. This is an ASM 311 9.8 white pager, triple signed. Stan, David Michelin, Todd McFarlane. It's a Todd, not a T dot. I'm going to try and hold
Full
that
Todd right there. All right.
so you can see it a bit closer.
That's
I
awesome.
was shocked at this one.
Shoot, I could.
9.8, triple signed, $800.
Oh, that's awesome. So
I've
wow.
never seen one of those. That's the joy of working
So
with the Comic-Con.
I actually just got. I was just feeling really good because I got a 9.8 blue label that has 3 signatures on it, and it has a 9. It's a 9.8. That's awesome. $800. Stan and Todd signed it.
And the nice thing with this, when we were looking at it earlier, perfect placement. Because it would have been really easy to go over the face there, but Stan found his spot, David found his spot, Todd found the spot. That is a wonderful book. I'm pleased to show you that, right?
An older gentleman in the chat wants to know if you have signed Dean Cain Superman books.
is that Travis?
Yes.
Yeah, I could tell it was Travis. No, there's no Dean Cain here tonight.
What's up, Travis?
But we do have, in my hand next, New Mutants 98. It's a VFN copy.
That's VF, straight VF.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, VF. And that is $270. $270 or $230 in the UK.
70. All right, we do have an offer coming in. $270 on that. If you heard, the triple sign, you do have a $600 offer. Just letting you know.
Who's it from?
Digest.
I think it's a little bit low.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit low.
Tone swap his game a bit.
Yeah, a little bit higher. We're motivated to move some books, but a little bit higher on that one.
Is there like a, kind of like a phrase that they say in the UK when someone needs to come up a bit?
I don't think it's far from Bill's phrase. If you want to check behind the back of your sofa for a few more pounds.
All right, come up. Let's find their bottom.
Yeah, I think that one. I think we can do a little bit better. Next up, I think this is an underrated cover. It's absolutely beautiful. Showcase 61.
That is nice.
Second Silver Age appearance of the Spectre. That is a VF/near mint for $150 or £128. $150.
Lower it down a little bit. Lower it a little bit. There you go. In the middle, yeah, right there. Okay, well, $150. Very fine near mint. So you got that like an 8.5 or what?
8.
No, 9-0.
9-0.
That's a
9.0. 9.0 there. No, these are I'll call out the dollar signs, guys.
Yeah.
I mean the dollar amounts. There's some pounds for other viewers that might be in the UK.
These are a couple of Venom books. This is Venom number 9. We've got the first Dylan Brock and the Sinkovich variant. Both copies for $35. They're a 9092.
All right, so I'm just gonna write the shipping info on the bottom.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.
Just because, everyone's asking the same question.
Both those books for $35.
So it's either $8 or $20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting some English phrases come through here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plonker, bell end. Fuck right off. There we go. Hello.
Yeah.
And the jumper.
All right, $35 is claimed. $35 is claimed. Let's give that to Lifting and Comics. Lifting and Comics. He thinks
Lifting
it's
and
in
Comics.
pounds.
Thank you very much.
He thinks
Keep
it's
us off the
pounds,
mic.
but it's going to be $35. Lifting and Comics. Thank you.
$35, indeed. Let me just check the next one. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to make sure that I'm giving you all the right information. This is got a reader's note on this one. This is a good minus, and it has spine split on it. But that is a Silver Surfer number 1, good minus. So it's got a pretty heavy spine split on it.
You want to face the spine split for them?
Let's see.
Not really.
Yeah. Can you see it at all?
Like a little bit less than halfway?
Yeah. And then it's got this big crease down the cover.
Okay.
But the crease does avoid the man in pants. And that's,
Okay.
that's what you're paying the money for, right? The man in pants. That is a great $250. $250.
$250, and we're saying that's a what is
It's a
that
good
grade?
minus.
Good minus.
1.8.
1.8.
Like a 1.8, you guys. That looks like that actually looks pretty conservatively graded. All right, $200 on the New Mutants 98 is an offer.
200 on that. We're gonna hold for a little bit more.
All right. So any counter, or we're gonna just make them.
Okay, we're gonna make it work on that one.
You've got an interesting super.
All right. What about Superman 3? What was the info again? What's up, JP Tex?
JP Text, it is 6,500. It is a Superman 3, 3.5, cream to off-white pages. I keep holding it too low. Let me show you the back as well. Nice
Dollars. Everything's dollars, you guys. You're never going to be on a claim sale where I'm not using dollars, all right?
You know what? I mean, I'll just say the dollar ones.
It's
We'll
dollars.
work it out with UK buyers afterwards.
Turtles is a first print. Yeah, 17,500 for a first print 7.5.
6,500.
225 or something like that. 225.
Oh, 225 he came back at.
I'll just show you that again because somebody asked on it.
So 17,500 is what I said out loud. And if you look at the bottom, there is a pounds price.
Yeah.
225 on the deductible. Tell them 240 you get a deal.
Oof.
Oh,
240, we've got a deal.
240, you got a deal, LJ. 240 takes it.
240, it's a lovely copy. It is a really nice copy. 240.
All right.
Okay. Right, let's have a look. Next up, we have got a Silver Surfer 4 in a 7.0. It's off-white to white pages. It is a lovely looking book. I have to say, it has got a floating piece of plastic. CGC have done that as a little gift for you.
Seamless.
It's a little bit of plastic. It's not affecting the book, but it is there. I do want anyone who's buying that to be very aware.
240.
I don't want anyone to be upset about that later.
Okay.
But because it's there, we're going to do considerably lower than GPA, $1,300.
All right. Either lower the book or back up a little bit, Ilsa. They can't. There it, or come a little closer. Yeah, right there. All right. 7.0. Is it off-white to white?
Yeah, off-white to white.
It has a little floating piece of plastic. You could reholder it. 1,300. And no, they will let us know if any of these are pence variance, you guys.
Yes, I will absolutely call it out.
All right, 240 sold.
240.
$240. LJ Comics takes it.
on the Spidey.
LJ
650
Comics, thank you.
Somebody's offered 650. Oh, we'd really love a 675. We could live with 675
675.
for the.
Oh, wow.
gentleman.
Wow.
I mean,
You'll
Thank you,
take
generous.
675? All right. Well, no pressure, but if he doesn't take it, it might be coming to California.
coming to London.
675 signed by Stan and Todd, you guys, and Michelini in a 9A white. All right, the priority goes to Dive Genesis on that one. Done.
That is it. Congratulations. That
Dive
is
Genesis. Congrats. That's awesome.
beauty. That
You're
is
gonna
beauty.
love that. Dive GIENIST. Thank you.
Next up, Marvel Age 41. It's the classic Stan cover. This is probably a 7.5. We've got it at $50.
7.5, $50. Classic Stan tribute cover there. I think they did that when he was alive. So, info on the Surfer one. It's a 1/8, and it's $250.
1/8.
1/8 has a spine split. It looked like it was about
Yes.
40% of the way.
Yeah, it's a decent spine split on that. And it's got the crease as well.
But a 1/8, I think that's very fair. That's conservative there.
Yep.
So 1/8, they definitely graded for that.
Next up, let's show this. I had to do some Googling.
Okay, so how do claims work? It's pretty simple. You write the price first in the chat to claim. That's all you got to do. And then if you claim anything, send a DM to @Kamikana Direct. It's at the bottom of the screen. So that's it.
Super easy. I had to do some Googling on this morning, Ali. This book is more
Spawn
recently
is
done.
$100.
What's that?
Spawn, is it 100?
It's 120.
Somebody offered
Rick-
100.
Is somebody
Richie,
offering 100?
Richie, one of our regular live vendors, you know that if you're making an offer, you put a question mark. But we'll assume it's a question mark. We take 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, no argument.
$100. Richie Buxo. Richie BUXO. Thank you, Richie.
So I had to do some Googling on this book this morning. This is Spider-Man Reign 1-4, so it's the full set. This is the recalled issue,
We don't need to know why.
which has some Spidey balls in it.
I don't think you guys have Zell. Do you have Zell?
Zell?
You don't.
No, there's no Zell here.
Zell. No
We
Zell.
can do Cash App or PayPal, or they could do credit cards on the website?
No.
No,
It's PayPal.
PayPal or you can Cash App through me and I'll get it to the Comic Con.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one with Peter Parker's balls in it.
This is the one where he's really swinging.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I googled it and then I had to check that this copy had balls in it. This
All
copy
right.
has balls.
I mean,
$100 for all four.
you could be more discreet about it, Sunil. You could say it shows his web shooter. We'll take that.
It's the web shooter and the mechanism as well. It's $100 on that in a 9.0 across all four issues.
All right.
$100 for that.
So you get all four for 100?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that Spider-Man did a full reveal.
Yeah, there it is. We've got a few Venom books in tonight. That is Venom 3, the San Diego Comic-Con. I'm still trying to find my angle on this. San Diego Comic-Con one. It's a 9.2, $75.
9.2, $75. This is a San Diego Comic-Con print.
Payment plan.
Is there payment plans on the big book?
It would have to be a big book. to work
Big
something
book. What are we looking at? Like 25, 30% down, non-refundable, and how long for the
out.
rest?
Payment plan for big books.
I'd like to see payment over 3 months and 20% down non-refundable.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Okay,
that's pretty generous.
Yeah.
There. So 20% down.
Very generous.
20% down, non-refundable. 3 months for the rest. But you have to ask us on the air, and it has to be one of the big books, you guys. All right.
Yeah. Here is one that you do not see often. This is a very, very scarce book. I'm going to say that a few times on some of these Supermans this evening. That is a Superman 23. You see this book very infrequently. You see it very, very rare in a raw copy. It's a 2.53 war cover. This daft bastard is swimming. I don't know why he's swimming. He's swimming. I mean, it's an element of thing going on there. But $1,700 on that, or £1,300.
$1,700, and what was the grade?
2.53.
2.5 to 3.0, 1,700, World War II, yes, Superman swimming because it's Superman. And of course, he's going to swim when he could fly. Of course,
It's the element of surprise.
of course, he could have just stopped World War II overnight, but, you know, it's Superman.
You know, got distracted or something.
All right. Adonis, I see you said Venom 3 Comic-Con. Did you want it or you're asking about it? Let me know. What's up, Adonis?
Let me show you what else we've got here. This is an Adventure Comics 113. This is very, very much a 0.5. It's got Ratchu in this bottom corner and Ratchu in this top corner as well. But
It's tight there, then.
The
The other corners are lovely.
the centre of this book is gorgeous, and it's a beautiful holiday festive issue. So that is $200 for a 0.5. It is complete. It is attached. It's just
$200. They're calling it a 0.5 because of the. Is that what that is? Okay,
Rat
0.5 because of the chew. You got a $60 offer on that Venom 3
Yeah.
Comic-Con exclusive.
Get it gone.
Adonis Mirage _ ADONISMOREJ _ Thank you, Adonis.
When we did the last Comic-Con sale, we had a bunch of these that were really, really lovely. This is a Strange Tales 75 in a VG. It's got tape on the interior covers and some tape on the interior pages and a little bit of writing on the back of the book. But that is Strange Tales 110. Sorry, it's not. It's Strange Tales 75 for 110. You can see why.
$110 and a VG. What is that? Like we got a 4.0.
Yeah, 4. Tape on interior cover and the interior pages. But that is a brilliant pre-hero cover.
Do you want $120 for the Adventure Comics, the 0.5?
I would meet you at 160.
160 Batcave Comics, 160. It is complete. It has the chew, but it is complete. But they put it at a 0.5 to be safe. The Turtles 1 Comic Craven, it's a 7.5 off-white to white. They're asking $17,500. It is a first print. First print. Love that. Or you can make them an offer. They also would consider maybe giving you some time if you want to bring that up.
There would be a payment plan on that, definitely. We understand on that one.
All right, it's done. Your counter offer is accepted, Ilson.
You said done with that in my hand. I thought the curtain was
Adventure Comics, the Batcave Comics. The Batcave Comics takes it, what did you say, 160?
160, yeah.
Yeah, the Batcave Comics, thank you.
So, earlier on this evening, as you just joined, we did a 9.8 triple signed Amazing Spider-Man. So let's go one bigger. 9.8 white pager quadruple signed. This is J.M. Demetrius, John Romita, Mark Bagley, and Stan. Amazing Spider-Man 400. I mean, that is, there cannot be many quadruple signed that hold a 9.8 white pager. That is remarkable.
Wow.
That is a glorious, glorious book. And in doing that, I've lost the post-it note. There we go, I found it again. Let me just get you that. That is, I think that's a crazy good price. $800.
$800. Stan Lee's on there. Romita's on there. Who else?
James DeMatteis, John Romita, Mark Bagley, Stan Lee. And I'll give you the dates. That's 2009 for DeMatteis and Romita. Mark Bagley was 2010 and Stan was 2010. So this was authenticated 3 times. 3 different occasions to get the 4 signatures. And it held up as a 9.8 white pager, that die-cut cover, Amazing Spider-Man 400. There are not many of those in the world.
It's an older label, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Right, let's show you this one. People like this, right? Daredevil 1, 3.0, off-white to white pages. It's definitely a 3.0. I'm not going to, in any way, I'm not saying this one will bump. It has a couple of date stamps, bookstore stamps on the back. There's in fact 3, but they're on the back. They're not on the front. Of course, all the copies we're showing tonight are Sense copies, unless I call it out. 3,200.
3,200 for 3.0. Great colors. You always look at the green and the red there in those panels on the right.
Yeah,
It has a nice color print, nice color strike there.
there's a tiny bit of marble chipping here, but actually most of the the side is pretty good. It's just one little tiny divot there. But 3,200 on that.
That's awesome. Is the Romita signature on the 9.8, is that senior or junior?
Yeah, see it.
And that's, yeah, John Romita, not junior. Not junior. Senior.
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 It is senior.
Senior,
It just says
David.
on the label John Romita.
Yeah.
But when I paused, I was like, wait, which one? But yeah. It
Don't
is-
like senior.
Senior.
Yeah.
Blackball.
Yeah, the junior writes junior. The
Yeah.
senior just says John Romita. That would make sense. Put that right in the link. Because that is gorgeous. Right, let's go for a slightly cheaper book. How about a very beautiful Detective Comics 281? It's a VG for a mere $50. 10-cent Batman.
All right, that should go. $50, 4.0.
Detective Comics 281. Maybe Rob could buy this comic rather than, trying to buy the comic.
4.0, $50. Yeah, Rob, don't offer like $48 or something. I'm sure he's still having flashbacks.
This next book I think is so underrated, and this is a gorgeously bright copy. It does have a few issues. The spine is split. It's like a medium split to it. The cover has some browning, and there's a little bit of browning inside. It's a VG copy. I think this is a knockout price. That is $600.
4.0.
First Black Widow.
$600. This is the first Black Widow.
That's a knockout price.
4.0. $600.
That is very cool. And of course, that is a Sense copy. No pence stamp on that or anything like that. That is a pure Sense copy. $600 for a VG 4.0 sales assistant.
Don't say Sense copy. It sounds too much like Pence copy. And I've never heard that term. I've never heard that in my life.
Okay.
Do they say, is that what they call our books over there? They call them Sense copies?
Yeah, it would be a Sense copy. So, what do you think we would call it?
All right.
US price variant?
It sounds way too close to Pence. It's not Pence. There are no Pence copies unless they specifically tell us, you guys.
Yeah, we will call it out. Right, next up, this book is an absolute corker. It is a good plus copy. The cover is detached from both staples. Both staples, cover detached, but it is, of course, an absolutely iconic book, and it has an iconic price on it, $850. Fantastic for $48.
$850. So is that a G plus? Like
Yeah.
2.5?
2.5?
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah.
2.5.
Great high appeal.
Oh, it looks gorgeous though. Look at the colours on that. The problem with this is the cover's detached from both staples. If the cover was attached, it would be significantly higher. But the appeal there, I mean, that looks like a great book. So if you've ever wanted an entry copy for this book, this is your time. $8.50.
Oh, that's great. So that anything else other than the detached cover to the staples?
Yeah, general wear. It's got some color breaking creases here, a little bit of wear here, but you know the corners look pretty sharp. There's no marble chipping to speak of on it. It is a nice looking book.
Spine's not split. Somebody's asking if the spine's split.
No, the spine's not split, but it is detached from those staples. You can sort of, I don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah, we're not really going to be able to see much, so we're going to rely on you. So yeah, so the cover's detached from the two staples, but the spine's not split. They got it at a 2.5. Seems very fair there.
And I will
how much
tell
is
you
it?
this.
$8.50.
$8.50. The colours are significantly better than my 6.5 CGC.
Yeah, the colors look great. All right.
Colours are lovely on that one. Next up, another book that I knew very little about, but that is Edge of Spider-Verse, number 3. That is the Greg Land variant. We're calling this a 9.2, and that is a mere $25.
Right,
Greg Land, Edge
9.2.
of Spider-Verse 3.
9.2, just $25 on that one. So write 25 first. And again, don't worry, shipping is on the bottom. You're either paying $8 or you're paying $20. It's subsidized shipping from the UK, so that's great for them to be doing that.
Another one that I would like to see gone this evening, Superman 4. 2.5. This is the second Lex Luthor. This is not Lex. It looks like Lex, it's not. Inside, Lex has still got hair. This is the second Luthor. Spring 1940. 2.5 cream to off-white. It has a small amount of dried blue on the spine of the cover. Small amount of tape on centerfold. It is a blue label though. It's a blue universal label. 2.5. And because they've knocked it down for those two things, this is a nice presenting book. Tiny bit of water staining here. Not heavy, but it is there, so I do want to call it out. That is, for the second appearance of Luthor, $3,700.
$3,700, second Lex Luthor, you guys. Awesome.
In 3 years watching these sales, I think I've only ever seen one copy of this book in all that time, and it was this one. $3,700.
I think I've only sold 2 in the years. Okay, what about the Silver Surfer 1's becoming an intergalactic nightmare? It's a 1.8. It has a 40% spine split and a long crease, kind of like where the S and the S are going downwards. And so it's a 1.8. And how much was it again?
It was $250. This is heading into state of emergency territory, isn't it?
There you go. It's already an intergalactic nightmare. We'll see where it can go. Gotham Comics wants to see a close-up on the Turtles 1, so we're going to get that done for Dom.
Dom, my friend. Right, let's start here.
You know, I'm going to be honest, you know, you're going to have to help us. I mean, you guys may have had lighting before us, but we're not seeing too well right now.
Is it not?
So let us know if on the back, what are you seeing? I mean, we're not going to be able to see much.
I've got to be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever held one of these, and I cannot see a single damn thing on this book. It is a glorious copy. The blacks are sharp. There's one color breaking crease in the bottom corner.
It's 17,500.
We're having a second inspection on it. Whilst that's happening, Dom, it's 17,500. They're offering very, very good payment plans on it. So that's
20% down, 3 months for the rest is what has been offered. What about $180 on the Silver Surfer as an offer?
$180 on the Silver Surfer. We've got a counter.
Yeah, split the difference. Call it 210 and I can go.
210.
210's the counter on the Surfer One.
10. That's a good deal.
210.
Yeah, there's a couple of colour breaking marks on the spine. I think 7.5 feels very harsh on that. What I would say, there's a small nick up here. Is that mine in the right space? Small nick here. But with a black marker pen, that would all fill in real nice. I'm joking. That's a hell of a book. 17 and a half, 20% down, 3 months to pay it off. You could be in the.
So the payment plan, Kingpin, it's 20% down, non-refundable, and then a firm 3 months for the rest.
Right.
200.
Let's.
200.
And come on.
No, 210. 210.
He's got $10 down.
210.
$10. Skip your Starbucks tomorrow, as Bill will tell you.
Come on, LJ. You owe us more than $10.
Next up, a New Mutants 98. It's a VFN copy.
87.
87, sorry. New Mutants 87. I think we've got a 98 somewhere. That's why I've got it in my head. 87. First cable. $80.
$80. Reminder, guys, these guys are subsidizing shipping for you, so you're only going to pay $8 to $20 because they're subsidizing shipping. So that's nice of them.
I think if you
yes, if you're in the UK,
one, I might get on a plane.
if you are in the UK watching this, yes, they are in the UK. If you buy from them, it's free shipping for people in the UK.
Yeah. Let's go.
$80 is claimed. $80 goes to Hat Dude. Hat
Dude.
DEWD. Nice pickup.
That is cool.
DEWD. Thank you.
Next up, Iron Man and Submariner 1. That is the one shot between the start of the two shows, the start of the two series, Iron Man and Submariner. This is a normal copy. It does have
Character.
a Thorpe and Porter pence stamp. So that's like a date stamp, like a pen stamp there, which I'm going to just call out. That book is an unbelievable VG FN for just $110.
$110. Yeah, if you're in the US and you're playing this, why don't you turn up the volume if you're listening to this in the US. Your wife, for once, might think that you're listening to something intelligent just because of the accents.
Harry Potter and the claim sale.
It's much better than the usual donkey show we have on every night. All right, $35 on the tech. Is that an offer?
$35 on the
What are we
tech.
asking for?
50. This is Cornlander. He's on your side of the pond.
42, and we get that done.
42 Cornlander, and I think
Cornlander, 42.
is he in the? Do you know if he's in the UK exactly?
He is. He's in the UK.
All right, so you'd have free shipping,
Free shipping,
Cornlander.
Cornlander.
All right, $210 is claimed.
Then,
LJ Comics. LJ Comics, thank you.
next up, another pre-Heroes comic. This is Strange Tales 82. It has got a tiny bit of pen on the cover here. I'm just going to try and show that up close. A tiny bit of pen there.
Dog and
82.
Pony Show, Collector Supreme. Dog and Pony Show, I think, would be the British equivalent of a donkey show, but I could be wrong.
No, I think that's fair. So there's a tiny bit of biro there, pen on the front cover, but that is an extraordinarily good $90.
All right, 40, 90 bucks.
82. It's a great book. Great book. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let me show you another one of the absolute heaters out of this box. Let's go for... Caught my eye earlier, because I don't think I've ever seen one of these in this grade. Astonishing Tales.
$42. $42 is claimed. Cornlander Comics. Thank you. Cornlander Comics takes down the tech. $42. Thank you.
Yeah, we've got more text that we're going to dig out in a second, Mitch.
Okay. Arwick, I can't tell if you're trolling because you keep putting laughing emojis. The Silver Surfer 1 is a 1.8. And what's the price?
It's gone.
Gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. Its prices, it's
I've
gone.
got a 4.
The 4, yeah, I think he was asking about the
No.
1. Okay.
It's gone. Astonishing Tales 25, first appearance of Deathlock, 9.8 off-white to white pages. I have never seen one in that grade. 9.8 off-white to white pages. Astonishing Tales. That is $3,850.
Payment plans on that as well.
Yeah, payment plans available on that, but 3,850.
All right, Lonely Cyclops says they're here to help you pay for your heritage purchase. So that means, well, do a better job, Lonely. You got to claim some of his big Superman books back there.
3,850. Astonishing Tales 25, 9.8 off white to white. Right, let's give you another one. This is a relatively low grade one. This is a Superman 28. It has a chunk out of the side here, and it has got a split that goes all the way through the book. The book is complete, it's fully attached, but it does have a rip in that side that goes all the way through the book. As such, I'm calling it a 1.5, and it is a mere $350. 1.5, $350 for a Superman 28. The ones we're showing tonight, I found the hardest to get hold of. 28, 23, 21 were the hardest that I found to get hold of. So that is $350 for a 1943 Superman 28.
All right. What issue was that again?
That's number 28.
Okay. LJ's asking about the Fantastic Four 48. Yeah, surprisingly, it's still up there. And they got it at a 2.5. The cover's detached from the 2 staples. $850 or best offer.
Cool. Right, let's get some more out of the box. Let's have a look at this one here. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1. This is a 3.0. That's off-white to white pages.
You guys are a little pixelated. I don't know if there's multiple devices on the Wi-Fi. If there are, maybe take some of them off. Maybe it'll get a little bit better, hopefully.
Should be okay.
You do have a $575 offer on the Fantastic Four 48.
Oh no.
How much?
$575. Oof. Oh no. With the greatest respect,
All right.
it would have to be much closer to the $850 asking price.
Okay.
Yeah, fish and chips.
Thanks for the offer. Okay.
It is appreciated, but that one is a bit low. 3.0, off-white to white, Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1. It has got a pence stamp on the book.
Does that make it a pence copy, Sunil?
No, it's a cents US normal copy. It just has a distributor stamp in the UK.
And that doesn't impact grade.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the grade. That's counted like you would with any sort of date stamp. So 3.0, $1,000 on that.
$1,000 for a 3.0, you guys. 3.0.
I might listen to an offer.
It has a pen stamp, but it's a US copy.
Yeah, US copy on that.
You guys want to, you want to try a quick reconnection? You guys are blurring up pretty bad. I don't know what the internet speeds are, but you're blurring up, you guys. So if there's only one device, I don't know what to say.
Right. We'll drop off for 2 seconds and then come back. Fill for it.
Sounds good.
Fill for it.
All right. All right, we'll get them back in. I want to see if they can maybe look a little clearer on a reconnect. We'll do that wall scan. Joe's Comics, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, they're in the UK, streaming live on Elite Comics 11. They're Comic-Con Direct. Lots of great books. Class people, you guys. We've had them on before during AtCon when we did our 24-hour sale 2 AtCons ago. So we're having them back for more of a featured sale. So, yep, we'll get them right back on. Cornlander Comics. UK internet sucks. We'll see. They're back. Let's see. We'll roll with it. It's not horrible, thankfully, but I want to see if we can do a little bit better. All right. All right. Looking better. Yeah, looking better. Okay.
Right. We can do the wall scan for you. Strange Tales, $82, $90. We're only calling out the dollar prices. Next up, Turtles 1, first print, $17,500. It's a first print. It is a thing of beauty. Next up, Superman 3, $6,500. Superman 3 from 1939. We have got an Avenging Spider-Man number 9, first Carol Danvers. That's a near mint minus for $80. I can't believe this book. An Astonishing Tales 25, $3,850. 9.8 off white to white. We've got a Silver Surfer 4, 7.0. I can show you up close. Tiny bit of plastic there. Little escapee there from the CGC factory. That's at $1,300, £1,000. I am motivated to let that go. Reslabbing from the UK is a pain. Somebody can take advantage of that. Ali didn't love it when I said it earlier, but if you want some spider balls in your life, here is Spider-Man Reign 1 to 4. This is the recalled first edition, but you get 2, 3, and 4 with it as well.
Nudes, spider nudes in there.
It's about spider nudes, the good stuff. VFN Near Mint Showcase 62, I believe. That's right at the fringes of my knowledge. Feel like it is 61. Come on. $150. What else have we got here? Marvel Age 7.5, $50 for the Stan Lee tribute. This is an absolute beauty. Amazing Spider-Man 400. We've got right at the top here, we've got J.M. DeMatteis, Stan Lee. Every time I pronounce that name, it's slightly different, by the way. John Romita, Mark Bagley, J.M. DeMatteis. That is 9.8 white pages. That has been signed in 2009, 2010, and again in 2010. Wow. It's $800. The shipping is super cheap. We're losing money on everything.
They are subsidizing shipping, you guys, in the UK.
I don't know why we made that.
But if you're in the US, you're only going to pay $8 shipping for some raws, or $20 if you pick up a slab.
Astonishing Tales was shown. This is the Good Plus FF48. We've had a few people ask about it. It is detached at both staples. Both staples look gnarly, but that is a beautiful coloured book in a good
They give an offer. I think they only had a $650 offer so far. So if you can get closer, let's hear it.
$350. Mr. Hill says he's going to get it shipped to the US just for lols. Thanks, Mr. Hill. You're really helping the cause here. Superman 28 in a 1.5. It has got a substantial tear in the book there that goes all the way through the book. That's why it's a 1.5. But the colours are sharp and it is complete. And it's $350.
Just so you know, whatever switch you did worked. Now we can actually see what you've been talking about. So thank you.
Good. First Black Widow in a VG, $600. This is split down the spine, I believe. I will double check on that. Okay. But that's $600 on that. What else have we got? And then we'll start pulling out some new stuff. I'm amazed that this didn't go straight away. $110 for a VG Fine.
So what do you have that?
Submariner number
like
1.
Like a 5?
It's like a 5.
5 right? For $110.
Yeah, $5. $110. I think that's a cracking price. Right, let's see what we've got here, and then we'll start pulling out some new books. That is a Superman 4 with a small amount of dried glue on spine of cover, small amount of tape on centerfold, 2.5. Second Luther, that's not Luther. Second Luther, look at the old logo there. I'll lift that up so you get rid of the glare. Old logo there on the Superman. That is an astonishingly good 3,700.
Superman, there's a few options on the board. All right, let's get to the new stuff. I think that's enough time on a wall scan. What was the price on the Daredevil one? 3,200, right?
3,200 and 1,000 on the ASM annual one. I'm going to hand you back to VFN, who's going to plug you back in.
All right, there's some big books up there, you guys. Still up for grabs. Uh-oh. They got the spinning circle. All right, it cleared up.
We're back.
Right.
User error that time.
Next up, we are going to show Fantastic Four, number 3. This is it's the retired label where the thing is missing. But it's there. It's there, but it's covered. It's got 3 extra staples that have been added after manufacture. 3 extra staples added after manufacture. It's a 1.
The Turtles is a first print, you guys.
Shiny
first
bag.
print, 7.5, 17,500. And there's a payment plan option available. 20% down, 3 months for the rest. $1,000,
$1,000 on the
Fantastic Four number 3.
Next up, super high grade, 9.6 white pager. 9.6 white pager, Avengers 48. Dane Whitman becomes the new Black Knight. 9.6 on that. That is
$4,400, 9.6 white pages. Don't be shy with the offers too. If things don't get claimed right away, they've taken several offers.
One more Superman, and then we're going to mix it up with a few different books to see what we can see. Superman 21. This is a ghost. This one is incredibly hard to find. Calling this a 3.0, which matches the dealer that I bought it from. Also described it as a 3.0. Beautiful yellow cover. That is $1,200.
You're right.
That is
Right.
It's 21.
You're right.
It's
I don't think I've seen
ghost
this.
to
All
find.
right, issue 21, 1,200, and what was the grade? 3.0.
3.0.
Okay. Somebody wants to see the blue Superman cover to the left. Was that the? Is that the swimming one?
Yeah.
Yeah, far left.
Far left, yes. That is a 2.5 3.0 Superman 23 wartime Superman trolling by swimming rather than flying.
All right, and what was the grade and price?
That is 2.5 3.0. So right on the border, $1,700.
All right, my friend Mark's in here. He's offering $900 on that Superman 3.0 you just showed.
900
Yes.
on this one.
He is my friend.
Did you describe him as your friend? All right,
$1,000
$1,000
is the counter, Mark. $1,000 is the counter. I think that's the one he was asking about. Thanks, Mark. Let us know. Okay.
Right. Let's get you. This book is notorious for having a terrible rap, but this one is beautiful. Amazing Spider-Man 361 in a 9.8. Look at the side here, because normally you see the brown from the back cover spilling round. First Carnage, of course. $400 for a 9.8 white pager.
White. All right, you guys are close, but
White.
you're not quite
Older
there
label.
yet. He's trying to see if he can get it for $950. So I'll let you guys simmer on it. I think Done.
$950. Done.
$950. Mark Azule Gemini. Nice grab, Mark Azule Gemini. Honestly, I don't think we've ever sold one of those. Just haven't seen that issue. All right, you
Right, let's
Okay.
get back to some more 10
This is
cent.
Dom, so our mutual friend Dom, Sunil. So he's realizing he's coming
Yeah.
in low, but it's Dom, so we'll say it. 12K on the Turtles one.
$12K dollars.
Yeah, is that? Yeah, $12K. Yeah.
Okay. I love Dom.
I was
Dom.
laughing at your face, not the offer. I'm laughing. You look like you look like you got.
No,
caught
listen,
doing
Dom, I do
something
appreciate
bad, the face you made. Okay, so is there any room, or he's I think that's a pretty big gap. So it sounds like it's a no-go. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is on that one. On that book is so hard to
All
come
right.
by that
Thanks
grade.
for
We're going to
the
stay
offer,
pretty
Dom.
close. You would have to get. So two things to bear in mind. One, there is a payment plan available for that book. Secondly, if you wanted to come close, if it was a one-time payment, that would be,
Okay.
we'd hear it. We'd hear it. Detective Comics 288. This is a VG minus copy. 288. It's a 10 center on that one. It's some sort of crab thing attacking Great Scott Robin. It's changed into another kind of creature. 288. And we are going to call that $45 for a VG minus. $45 for 10 cent Detective Comics.
Dom, those are
minus
really hard to
3.5.
come by, Dom. And I get it. He's citing a sale.
really hard to come by here.
That's the best they can do on it. The last GPA sale I see is actually November 2022, and it's 14,500. Dom, I don't know where you're seeing the 11,500 sale. Okay. Oh, here's
next
what
up,
was $30?
The Batman I showed was 45.
$30 offer on the Batman. Did you show a Batman? All right,
Yeah, I think
$30.
in the detective.
A little low. We could. I'd meet you halfway.
Halfway, $37.
$37 is the counter. And then what about Silver Surfer 4 and the Iron Man Submariner? What do those add up to?
They add up to currently they're up to
Yeah, this one's
14.
pretty low too. $950. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the offers, guys. Let's keep rolling with the new stuff.
I've never seen one of these in my life. Well, actually, I have once before, but it was this copy. Glenn Fabry signed sketchbook. Signed on the cover. There's no COA on it, but signed in 2013. It's an absolute rarity. If you know his work, he's incredibly talented. Near mint minus copy, and that is a mere $40 for a Glenn Fabry sketchbook signed by the man himself.
Minus $40.
Very, very cool. $40 on that. And let's go for next up, a Green Lantern 39. It's a VFN copy. Very, very fine. It's got a very slight dust shadow on the cover, but hardly noticeable. That is Green Lantern 39, $60 for a VF copy.
$60. VF copy. So what do you? It's like an 8.0.
Yeah.
$40 on the Glenn Fabry. Is that the price? Richie Buxo's taking that.
Yeah.
Richie Buxo, thank you, Richie.
That's a great grab, Richie. That is a great grab. You're going to be pleased with that. It's very, very cool. Right, next up, we have got a ASM 62 classic Medusa cover. It's a 4.0 off-white. It is
95,
just $95.
It's a 4.0.
Off
Love that cover.
white pages. It's a great
Iconic.
cover.
Early Spider-Man there.
for you horror fans out there, a House of Secrets 100. It's a fine, very fine. It has a stamp on it, a pen stamp on it, but it is a standard copy of this book. House of Secrets number 100, and that is
Classic Wrightson cover.
Wrightson Beauty for
$30.
$30. Glorious work.
$30. What issue is the Superman
DC
yellow cover?
slab.
The
I'm
upgraded
showing
one?
We have got a 28.
1.5. It has a piece missing in the middle of the cover, like a small.
Yeah, it's got a little piece there, and it's got a tear that goes all the way through the book, although it doesn't affect the staples.
Pretty good looking 1.5.
That's 350. That's I've very conservatively graded that, but the tear is big. The tear is substantial. It doesn't affect the story, but it does go all the way through the book. This is a 9.8. Batman Harley Quinn. It's the one shot, and this is the first appearance of Harley Quinn in continuity. Obviously, it was in the Batman Adventures before.
850, 98 white. A lot of people looking for some signing candidates. Well, there you go.
Yeah, there is one before Lady Gaga wins the Oscar for the role.
850, 98 white. You got a
She's gonna
$300
kill that
off
role.
from that Superman you just showed.
$300.
$320.
Call it $320, and it's
Come
yours.
up $20, and it's a deal. $320 takes it, Bourbon. You got priority at $320. Thank you.
If you want a high-grade copy of this book, you will probably never find a better one than this. Thor 132 in a 9.8. 9.8 off-white to white pages. Jack Kirby, 1966.
Wow.
I don't even understand how that's possible. 1966 white pages. I can go to my local comic shop and fail to get 9.8s. This got a 9.8, and that is, I think that is an absolute.
$13.50 to 9.8 white pager. Oh, off-white to white. Sorry,
Off-white to white, sorry.
Off-white to white. Old. That's a super old label. Maybe second gen. Maybe even first.
Yeah, that. I think the first were red. Or if I made that up.
They were for 1975 books onwards.
Right. Oh, that was modern, was it?
That's first gen.
That's first gen.
Yeah, that is first gen.
Well, that's a collector's item right there.
All right, just so you know, to
First
keep
gen.
you updated, the $300, he's passing at $320. So if you change your mind, he's at $300 on that. Okay.
Oh,
Bourbon, you
he's
got
broken me. 300. Let's go.
Bourbon _Vol. Bourbon _ V as in Victor OL takes it down at 300. Well played, Bourbon. Thank you.
Next up, a Nick Fury #1. It's a VG copy. So around about that 4.0 mark. Presents well. It's got a little bit of dirt down here. Could do with a clean. Might come up really nice. That is a mere $50.
All right, $50 for a 4.0.
If you saw the Secret Invasion trailer last
pretty
night,
good.
looks pretty
Yeah.
good, right?
Oh,
Nick Fury.
I was about to say that. I saw that, yeah. The trailer's out.
Olivia Colman brings some class to the joint.
Just joining. This is Comic-Con
what shall we
Direct,
give
you
you
guys.
next?
Ilson's helping out with the sale. It's in the UK, so that's cool. We're going worldwide today, starting things out in the UK. Welcome.
Spider-Man Special Edition. This is the Trial of Venom, Guilty as Charged. A VF near mint copy of this book.
It's going to be available on the mail away.
Yeah, you have to send away for it. So this is the mail away copy.
$35.
$35. VF
So
near
about
mint.
a
on that one,
$9.
$35. Yeah.
I think there's the Hulk Venom one there as well.
This is one that we see sometimes. This is Star Wars 42 VFN. It has got a small crease on the back. Oh yeah, it's got a printer's crease there. It's just got a tiny little crease there that is on the same on the back as well. So in order to make that palatable for you, that is
$150
for
first
very
Boba
fine.
Fett in comic size. There you go, $150.
Empire Strikes Back adaptation on that.
$150.
$150. Boba Fett. Right,
Any
let's
other
see.
offers on anything on the board? Let them know. They're going to take some down soon.
I'm going to show a few of these at once because these are very cool. You don't see these often. These are DC 10 centers for Army at War. So that is a 26, a good plus.
All right, $35.
Then we got a 84, $70.
Wow.
These covers are unbelievable.
So grade and price again?
This is the 4. That is a G plus, good plus, so that's probably about 2.5. $70.
There's two copies of 91.
And then we've got 2 copies of 91. There's a VG minus for 180, and then there's a good minus for 85. That is our Army at War 91.
It's like a 3.5 and a 2.5 there.
Look at that cover. I'm going to show you that one again.
For audio
$35.
band, what is
That cover
up? The
crazy.
grade and price on Deathlock, it's a 9.8 off-white to white slab. And how much is it?
It is $38.50 payment plans
50
available.
payment plans available.
Off-white to
9.8
white.
off-white to white. Okay.
Ooh, that is a beauty. Let's go for. Let's have a look here. A Tomb of Dracula, 16 in a VFN minus for just $40. Tomb of Dracula,
8.5, 40 bucks.
$40
That's a
for
cool
a
cover.
VFN.
Blades there.
Next up, we've got a 17 as well. That is a $60 VF near mint. Tomb of Dracula 17.
All right, a 9.0, $60.
Right, I'm going to take some things down in the background to give you a little bit more space.
About 90 to 100
what are we
people
gonna
in
do?
here. So if you guys are just joining, if you have any offers on anything on the board, don't be shy. I mean,
So I'm going to show you these real quick as we take them off the board. Strange Tales, $82, $90. It's coming off the board. Avenging Spider-Man, near mint minus, $80. Coming down. Leave that one up there for a second. Showcase 61, VF near mint on the black hard to read cover, $150. Beauty. Let's take this one down. Marvel Age, 41, $50. That's a
you have a
7.5.
$10.50 offer for Silver Surfer 4 and Iron Man Submariner. I think they had up to $1,425 or something.
It was added up to
$10.50
$14.10.
offer.
Uh,
Yeah.
$10.50. $10.50. If you can get to
$1,200
it's
counter
yours.
there, Phillips. Thanks for the offer. $1,200, Philip, is what they counter. Thank you.
The Greg Land Edge of Spider-Verse 3. That's the variant edition. Greg Land, 9.2 for just $25.
$25.
I thought this was going to head into state of emergency, like the Silver Surfer. This is an FF48 raw copy. It's a good plus because it's got problems at both the staples, detached at both staples, but a beautiful presenting entry-level copy. $850 for
Or
a
hit
good plus.
him with an
Fantastic
offer. But we only had a
448.
$650 offer, so I don't know if somebody can get in between $650 to $850. See what happens.
I would encourage the question. Let me see what else we can pull down. Tech 288, Detective Comics 288 in a VG minus 45.
No problem, Philip.
All right. Let's show some new stuff for you. This is, God, these are lovely books. That is a VFN X-Men 29. X-Men 29. VF copy of that book. That is $180. That is a lovely tight copy of that book. 180, 29.
Philip, I will say this just to make things interesting. So you're staying at $1,050. They're at $1,200. You know, just because it's their first time on here in a full sale, Elite would pitch in $50 there. So if you take, you can have it for $1,150. So if you come up $100, you take them both. All right, Philip, let them know. $30 offer on the tech from Cornlander.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
What did we have on it?
45.
35 Cornlander takes
$35.
Shield 1 for 50 is claim. Richie Buxo's taking that for 50. Thank you, Richie.
Thank you, Richie. Alongside the 27 that I just popped up there, we've also got, hang on, I popped up a 29. We've also got a 27 in a VF condition, the Return of the Mimic. That is $150 for a sub 30 X-Men in VF.
All right, $35
$150.
accepted. Your neighbor, Cornlander Comics takes the tech for $35.
Thank you, Nick. I'm going to show these. This is the Venom Carnage 1 to 4 complete set. This is the first appearance of Toxin, an associated story, early Clayton Crane. We've got these at a 9.0 average, and it's $100 for all four issues.
All four, 9.0 average.
So all four
$100.
issues. Yeah.
Okay.
Just pop those in there. Next up, this book is about to get more and more hyped. That is a Fantastic Four 67 in a VG Plus. That's the first appearance of him, Adam Warlock. The Guardians of the Galaxy trailer is all the rage. Everyone's talking about it, so that is going to heat up. That is Fantastic Four 67 in a VG Plus for $180.
All right, like $180, you guys.
That is a good price on that book. Right, let's. I'm going to bring a couple more close to make a bit more space. Quadruple signed 9.8. Jim Mateus. I don't think I've said that. I don't think I've said it at the same way twice.
It's your Hamage.
That is my Hamage, yeah. Stanley, John Romita Senior, Mark Bagley, 9.8, 400.
If you're interested in that book,
And that
at
is
least make an offer because like you're probably never seeing that again. So I don't even know if you can press that book, honestly. I don't think you can. So you kind of have to take it as you find it.
Yeah, it's a die-cut cover, so yeah, I don't know what the deal with that one is. I feel like we've cleared a fair bit of space here. Let's have a quick look. 9.8 ASM Spider-Man 361. That is a white pager for a mere $400. Older case.
Yeah. Well, if you waited, you made the right call. I think we've sold those. There was a time where we sold that for about $1,000.
Don't remind me, Ali. We have, I think, I want to show the two of these.
Superman 4. Matt wants to see that Superman. We have Superman 4? We have 3 also, Matt. But 4, here's 4.
$3,700. Superman 4. 1940. It's the second appearance of Luthor. It has a small amount of dried blue on the spine of cover, small amount of tape on centerfold. Potentially, maybe that's one to have CCS look at. Small amount of dried blue, small bit of tape on centerfold. That's 2.5. Having said that, I think if you sent this in now, you would not see the label notes anymore. I think this was probably one of the last books to get the label notes. It would still be in the grader notes, but not on the label. $3,700 on that.
You want to make an offer? Go ahead.
We've got 2 copies of this book, depending on your price point. We have a VG Plus, Avengers 48 for $250. 48. Oh, hang on, this way.
VG Plus, like a 4 or 5.
VG
back
Plus.
up a little bit or lower it a little bit. There you go. So $250 for a 4 or 5 in raw, okay, and then there's a slab, a 9.6.
9.6 white page at $4,400. Got options. It's a beautiful book. Beautiful book. I'm going to take this one down. Strange Tales 75. That is early pre-superhero. Strange Tales 75 in a VG.
All right,
for $110. Next up, Marvel Superheroes 12, VG Fine, first appearance of Captain Marvel. This is a knockout price. If you love these are the sort of the coming of that big title, big speech bubbles. That is $70 on that.
So that's
First appearance of Captain Marvel.
What do we got on that? Like a 5.0? Silver Surfer 4. What's the info? There's a floating piece of plastic. I don't think we've gotten an offer yet.
Floating bit of plastic. Somebody was looking for a bundle with the Iron Man Submariner.
We got an offer on a bundle involving it, but it's still up for grabs. 7.0, Off-White to White, 1,300, or best offer.
1,300. You know what?
11.50 now. 11.50 on the Surfer 4. Any takers at 11.50? Let them know.
This book got hot and then got cold. Maybe it gets hot again. Vengeance 1 in an 8.5. It's the first America Chavez. The first appearance of the Ultimate Nullifier as well, according to the label. I don't know anything about that. But first America Chavez, 125.
125 for the 8.5. All right, let's just say that the Silver Surfer's a 7.0. All right.
Yep.
Well, this is one of these opportunities where he said 11.50, and if you're sleeping, that's a really good price. That's we put it on our page, Ilson, this little page called Elite Comics 11, and it sells in like 2 minutes. So advantage to the people.
Well,
advantage to the people, and there it goes. That was almost one where I was like, "Oh, we got to cut the stream for a little bit," and I should have told Ilson I would buy it and then just come back without it. But it's gonna go to Arrow_party AARROW underscore PRTY. Arrow's a good dude. Congrats, Arrow. Nice pickup.
I'm pleased. He actually he spotted it in the preview.
What's the info on the
So I'm
Superman
pleased for
3
him.
now?
That's cool. Superman 3 is $6,500. That is a 3.5 cream to off-white, winter 1939. So we've got 3 and 4 together, and the total on that is 10,200. If somebody wanted to take both the books, 9,500 takes both books.
9,500 gets you a Superman 3 and 4.
By the way, there is no other Instagram live sale that can establish that phrase.
Yeah, incredible books.
Or this week, or this month. A Superman 3 and 4 together. $9,500
man.
for those 2 books. Woo! That's a good deal. That is a good deal. If you like your DC books a little bit cheaper than that, what about a Superman 147 first appearance of the adult Legion of Superheroes? That is a VG copy, and that is
$60. First Legion.
Cool.
What is up, Mark Hall? You looking for old Superman? He just presented Superman 3 and 4 and cut a deal on both if someone's interested. And yes, even I think those Golden Age Superman are amazing. That was before they started, I think with the swimming thing, that's when they started trying to, that was like the beginning of some of the questionable cognitive decisions.
Well, I'm going to show it again because you referenced it. Mark Hall is a man with good taste. 2.5, 3.0, 1700, a war cover, Superman 23. Again, motivated to sell it, so I would listen to an offer on that. A Thor number 5, that is the Delotto variant. There's 700 in the run. It comes with a COA from IG Comic Store. If that means anything to you, it's number 511 of 700 copies.
Of course,
$35
Mark.
in a
Let's
9
show Mark
printing.
the 3 and the 4, just because you never see them individually and let alone on the same stream. So check these out, Mark. Tell them all about them.
Let's start with a 3.5 from winter 1939 with the classic train on it. 3.5 cream to off-white. Little gun advert on the back.
Number 3 from 1939.
And then number 4 from spring 1940. It's a 2.5 cream to off-white. It's got a second appearance of Luthor. That is not Luthor. Luthor's still got hair in this comic. And Mark, the offer was for both the books, $9,500 for both books. This has a small amount of dried glue on the spine of the cover and a small amount of tape on the centerfold. Potentially it could be removed, but that is a $9,500 offer for 3 and 4. I can tell you, actually, because I looked it up, there are